Ooh, got him. Oh, got him. That's a keeper. First fish is a keeper. Ain't no doubt about it.
Yay.
Oh, jeez. That stupid brown boat's here.
I know. I just want to see it again.
Mm-hmm.
Not buying it, but I'll... So
It's very red. I like it, though. It's cool looking.
I mean, it wouldn't stop me from buying it.
Well, this isn't a pontoon boat.
No, but I like it.
You like it. But some reason somebody's swaying to the more fun boat.
Join me.
I like the pontoon. It's like a dock with a motor. You can just kick back and relax. Earl, Kelsey's crazy, isn't she? She just likes to run for fun. Hey, you knocked my water hose out of the trough. Goofy sucker. All right, while the donkey's water fills up, my wife said she thought there was a wasp nest in our outdoor shower. She saw some wasp out here flying around. And I don't see a wasp nest anywhere, but I'll tell you what, that's one thing you don't want, is to get out here taking a shower and find a wasp nest in your outdoor shower. There's a lot of small spaces they could be in, though, but I don't see any. I don't see anything. I will tell you one thing, though. Having built this on the back side of our house, right outside of our master bedroom, best thing ever. Love it. If you can ever have an outdoor shower, trust me, do it. It's awesome. But watch out for wasp. Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and it's kind of a stormy day. I don't think we're going to get much rain. I just took Houston to town and dropped him off, which is about 10 miles away. He's playing golf with a bunch of buddies today, and it was raining in town. They were going to sit in the clubhouse for a while and then wait for it to pass and go play golf. And Emily's off at a basketball camp with her high school basketball team. Weston's at work at his new job. It's just DJ and I. Again, we keep finding ourselves in these situations. Good morning, birds. Goose, glad you finally got off that nest. Larry's still sitting on an egg. Morning. Everybody's noisy today. I don't even know where Larry's at. Oh, Charlie, are you hungry? I didn't get home before you went to bed last night to feed. Yeah, I was a little late getting here. Charlie goes to bed with the sun, so here's you some early breakfast. Sorry I brought crumbles this time. I know you like the pellets. I promise I'll get pellets next time. I wasn't paying attention. What's up, old man? How's life? Hang on. I'll get some food for you and Maggie, too. Hang on, Maggie. I'll feed you guys, too. Here, Maggie. Y'all better separate. All right, well, y'all can share if you want. Or you can eat separately. Isaac, Guess you're gonna live forever, aren't you, buddy? But where's Larry? Bear, where's Larry? You guys hear the rain? Better move that food bowl inside now, huh? Excuse me, excuse me. There you go, girls. 4 last remaining goats. Bear, you don't have to eat that, buddy. You got dog food. You don't have to eat with the goats. Good morning, Pepper. You doing all right today? Hungry? I brought you a little food. Let me in there and I'll come feed you. Okay? Here you go. I'll put it on the ground because every time I put it in a bowl, you dump it out. So, I guess you are a pig. Watch out, Kelsey. So, getting all the chores done this morning. It's kind of, I don't know if it's going to blow in and actually rain for a little while. Probably won't get any equipment out and do anything big today because, well, it's probably going to be muddy. Nothing big, though. We haven't had any big storms. I think we missed out on some big stuff last night. All went north of us. Nothing severe here. So, we got lucky. Now, let me back up to yesterday. So I said today, DJ and I are home alone again. This is so weird to us. This is so new and foreign to us. Let me move this water hose. Because we've always had, well, hang on. We've always had tons of kids' sports stuff going on. Houston always played baseball up until this year. We had Weston's sports. Weston was always in basketball and baseball and traveling somewhere. And Emily's softball season never ends. And, you know, like right now, summer basketball starting. And we're always with them. But lately, it's transformed. I've kind of told you guys that. Since Emily's surgery, she's really not playing sports anymore. She's kind of like the team manager. She just doesn't want the risk of injuring that or messing up that bar in her chest. And I don't blame her. So she's traveling with the basketball team just as a scorekeeper, manager. Not really playing. Houston's playing golf. I mean, he has one tournament a week in this youth league. And then like today, he's off with his buddies playing golf. It's strange that summer's here and our kids aren't all home. And that's not bad. Matter of fact, yesterday, DJ said, let's go to the lake. Let's take the boat out. You go fishing. I'll catch a tan. Let's go hang out on the lake. And that's not the first time she said that. We did that last week one day too. It's kind of our Tuesday thing. It's we can get out, try to do a little fishing, catch a few crappie, do whatever, hang out, and just chill. We've never, ever really been able to experience that because we always had our kids plus extras because we were at home during the summer and most people are off working and we work from home. So like Jacoby was here and Emily's buddies and Weston's buddies, and it's an interesting transition and I really like it. I mean, I love my kids, don't get me wrong. I love my kids. I had a tremendous, amazing response to the Father's Day video I put out the other day. And I love my kids more than anything, except my wife. I love my wife. She's just right there, barely above the kids. It's a thing. Well, this just feels weird. I never get to unload the boat. I've always got to drive the truck because Houston has a boating license, but not a driving license. I have a driver's license to drive a car. It's a little weird feeling. Got me a new passenger princess today. Excuse me, ma'am, are you lost?
Nope.
You do know this is a fishing vessel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hop on board then.
Thanks.
And we'll show you a good time.
Sounds like a plan.
Since you like crappie.
I do. Oof, it's hot.
I might be able to catch a crappie.
would be nice.
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, I saw that.
Fish jumping.
Yeah. I can do that too.
Oh, you can do that too? You like your hat backwards too?
I like yours backwards better.
Oh, yeah? All right, let's see here. Got a crappie magnet tied on right now with a little chartreuse tail on it. Coming up on our first little brush pile. Let's get a little closer. It's 34 feet out. Just kind of out here in the open water a little bit. Let's see if we can stir up a crappie. It's 12 o'clock noon and 86 degrees. And I don't mind it if it gets hot out here because it works in my benefit. Ooh, got him. Oh, got him. That's a keeper. First fish is a keeper. Ain't no doubt about it.
Yay.
DJ wants crappie for dinner. She said the kids are coming over. They want some fish. Well, she didn't really say that, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm going to say. $10-inch minimum on this lake. Little crappie checker is the best thing ever because you just drop them in. If you get the mouth in, hey, look at there. That one's over 11 inches. She'll keep. Gotta get some water in the live well though. Ooh, that seat's hot. All right, we did it once. Let's do it about 10 more times. Let's see. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Got him. Got him. Oh, that was a keeper. That was a keeper. Are you videoing me?
Yep.
That was definitely a keeper. Ah. Would have been 2 fish and 2 casts. Ah. There he is. So apparently I didn't get any of that on video, or it stopped recording or something. I don't know. We'll have to check. But got another keeper. My wife's getting very impressed with me. I know she is.
I am. I like fast.
You like fast fishing?
Yeah.
Just like you like fast food?
Not so much.
No?
I like slow food better.
Slow food. Okay. So yes, I know some people don't agree with live scope technology and all that, but it sure does make crappie fishing a lot of fun. So this is a brush pile that's down, and I don't know, 20. It's really 20 feet deep right here, so it's in about 20 foot of water. It's 10 feet, close to 10 feet tall, maybe 8, something like that. But you see those dots on the outside of that brush pile and one right there? Those are all crappie. And they're just kind of hanging out down there. Midday, it's not even bright early morning or late in the evening, but they're not just loaded by any means, but you can see them swimming around there, and it's kind of hard to catch on video out here right now because it's so bright, but I can literally drop my jig down and hover right over the top of that brush pile, and they just tear it up. Well, we caught a couple fish real quick. You guys saw that. We got a couple keepers pretty fast, but they got finicky on me. I've hit a couple brush piles, and they're following my jig, but they're just not hitting it. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. I got a new kit here. I'll tell you all about this stuff. But look at this. Look at this crappie magnet. You know, we worked with crappie magnet to design our little creek slayer kit, the little crawfish, and well, they're amazing. We're we use those guys all the time in the creek and stuff. And I've caught crappie on them in the lake, but we're working on a bundle that's not just crappie fishing, that's not just creek fishing, that's, you know, a little bit of several things. So stuff from Crappie Magnet, all of it, obviously. The floats and the panfish magnet kit kind of pairs hand in hand with our little creek slayer kit. So little bluegill lures, man, they're just like the trout magnet lure, but they're a little smaller. And then we're doing some eye hole hair jigs, so you can put the crappie slab bites in them, just like the regular eye hole jigs. And I really like fishing with the roo. You guys have seen me use them several times. Little slab bites go up in the tail itself on an eye hole jig, so just extra scent. And then Houston and I have done fantastic this year catching bass and ponds and stuff on the fin spin with these little tails that are called a slab curly, and I got white and chartreuse and show enough chartreuse. And we've done a lot of fishing with this spring, and it's done really well. And for bass and stuff, we've caught fish out of the lake and creek and everywhere. I mean, the sand bass were just destroying these in the creek. So I'm going to switch it up, tie on a little hair jig, probably put a little split shot above it to get it down there a little faster, because I'm fishing pretty deep water. These are 1/32 of an ounce, and it's called the eye hole monkey hair. Goes like that. And you take a little slab bite here. These are just little scent balls that put off something down there for those crappie to come after. Gives them a little something to smell, going after their senses. And then I'm going to put a tiny little split shot weight about a foot above that. It makes it it makes it sink a lot faster, but it also makes it easier to see this on my live scope screen. Okay, let's give this hair jig a toss and see what it'll do. There he is. Finally got, oh, there he goes. Look at him on the surface. Ah!
Oh my gosh.
Ah! Had him on the hair jig. First bite I've had on the hair jig. And he played my silly game for a little while, and I lost him. I'm going to blame it on the camera. I'm going to say it was the camera's fault, because I wasn't recording when I got the strike. Come on now. There's more down there. I can see them. There's 3 or 4 or 5 on that tree. Something like that. Ah! Suckers. Yanked my skirt down. I switched it up, got rid of the hair jig, picked up a slab curly, trying something a little bigger profile to see if that would help. And they're nibbling. They're nibbling. They're just not eating it. Sand bass nailed it. Tried to pick it up out of the water. I was done with my cast, picking it up out of the water, and sand bass nailed it. Not a crappie, still a fish. And catching fish makes my wife proud.
Yes.
Don't want him. It's a crappie kind of day. Not a crappie kind of day. Don't get confused. Well, the crappie aren't biting real good. But in other news, the wildlife department's here putting out fish structures. I think they've got a wildlife youth camp going on, and looks like they're coming to put out some fish structures. And I might be in just the right spot. I'm not for fishing today, but I think I might be where they're coming. I wasn't wrong. Those cubes look familiar to anybody? So they are doing a wildlife camp, and they actually have a bunch of youth in, and they're building these things And I just so happen to be in the right spot to know exactly where they're putting them. Those are the exact same design and concept as what we put in our pond. But they let a bunch of kids build them and putting them out for fish habitat. All right, know exactly where that one's at. Down she goes. Well, that's pretty stinking cool. So since they threw those out, I thought I'd come over here and show you what they look like underwater on LiveScope. So here's what those little cubes look like. There's actually already a little bit of structure here. They probably put out some cedar trees or something. But there's one of those cubes on LiveScope. You can scan around it. See, there's the original tree structure that was there, and some bubbles coming up out of the bottom. Happens quite a bit in this lake. But there's that fish cube. Obviously there's probably not going to be any fish around it yet, but still pretty cool. Well, pretty slow day. Caught 2 keepers, missed a couple right at the boat. I'm going to try to get these guys out of here and just release them, because I'm not into taking 2 fish home to clean, but I'm sorry I let you down, honey.
It's okay.
Only two keeper crappie, and I'm gonna let them go if they'll let me. Got one. There he is. No crappie for dinner today. That's all right. I promise I'll do better next time. Still don't know where Larry's at. He's sat on a nest with a duck and a goose for a month or longer. And he's off somewhere now. I don't know. Look at this. This is the most disgusting thing ever. Look where this turkey laid an egg. How is that possible? That's a turkey egg. They roost right here at night. She laid an egg in her sleep. Come on now. So yeah, I didn't catch a ton of crappie yesterday. I thought when we first got there it was going to be really good. I caught 2 fish really quick, lost a couple more, got really distracted by a beautiful woman in a bikini, and we just hung out on the boat, did some swimming because we got out there at like 12 o'clock, stayed from like 12 to 4:30, you know, the hottest part of the day. Listen, I'm not an idiot. I'm not dumb. I'm not going to take my wife out there on the coolest part of the day when she's wanting to get a tan. So from noon to 4 is not the best time to crappie fish, and I'm not the world's greatest crappie fisherman, but I will say this, I'm beginning to love it. I'm beginning to love crappie fishing. Weston never really got into bass fishing, crappie fishing stuff. He'd fish the creek with me. Emily would fish a little bit here and there. Houston is neck deep in bass fishing and loves it. Like, it's golf and bass fishing are it for him. And that's fine with me. I love both of those. Well, let me rephrase that. I love that he loves both of those. I'm not a golf person, but I do love bass fishing with him, and he'll crappie fish with me. But I really enjoy the crappie fishing stuff, and this little kit bundle that Crappie Magnet's putting together is just a bunch of the stuff that we use. You guys have seen us use those fin spins and the slab curlies all spring, catching sand bass and bass in ponds and doing all the things, and even just learning to crappie fish. I haven't been using live bait. I haven't bought any minnows. I'm only using jigs. Yes, I do have a live scope, which helps me find those brush piles. But it's so cool just learning something new. I've caught crappie here and there and caught crappie with other people. But being able to get on the boat, go out there, find them, see them, and getting them to bite a lure that I send down is it's interesting. It's neat. It's fun. But I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, my wife's been dropping some hints. Back when we had the little pontoon boat on the creek, she dropped a few hints about, sure would be nice to have a pontoon that we could take out with the family. Sure would be nice to have a bigger pontoon. And then when that pontoon had its incident and did not survive, she said, oh, well, maybe it's time to upgrade. And then the other day when we were at the lake house at Texhoma and we took the boat out, our little bass boat's great. And I love it. Houston and I are going to be on that. We're going to be on a bass boat for a long time, I have a feeling. But it's too small for our family. But my wife's been dropping these hints. And like the other day when we went to that boat show, her eyes lit up. Even though they didn't have very many options there. But we got to talking to a couple of the boat salesmen that were there. And she likes pontoon boats. She likes family boats. And I will say, the other night when we all loaded up, went down to Lake Texhoma, spent a few hours on the lake, went to the lake house, getting all of our 5 back together it meant something real. And having a boat that we can all get out on and just spend time together as a family. Emily's begged for a big boat, for a big ski boat or a pontoon boat for years. And I always told her no because we were too busy. We had all the sports stuff, had all the things, way too busy. And DJ didn't like the lake. That's it. I mean, simple fact, DJ hated the lake. She's a beach girl. She wants to go to Clearwater in the Gulf of Mexico. And I don't blame her. Then last summer, she went out on the lake a few times with us and went out on the lake on another boat with some friends a few times and fell in love with the lake. And she's wanting to go out with me on the bass boat when the kids aren't there, when Houston's not there, just to hang out. And dropping hints. So I guess you know what comes next. I got to sell the van. I need to sell a few things. And go look at some pontoon boats, right? Or a ski boat. I don't know about a ski boat. Those wakeboard boats, that Mastercraft, that stuff, $180,000 stupidity. No. Well, we'll see what comes of it. You sure about that? Sure you want to look, huh?
I'm sure I want to look.
Look, but don't touch.
No, I'm touching.
Don't touch it. It's pretty. What color do you like? I don't know anything about Berkshire pontoon boats. I've never even actually heard of Berkshire pontoon boats. It's pretty though. It's nice. A little layout bed on the back. Look at the red one over there. Hey, you need to go get on the red one. The red and white one's pretty. Tiny motor. I like the way you think. She mumbled, it's got a tiny motor. I'm just talking about the layout of it. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. It fits you. Red and white are your colors. Bulldogs. Some Sulphur bulldogs. Pretty sweet. Oh, yeah? It's got a live well in it?
Got a live well.
Huh. Fishing seats on the back.
Measuring.
It's not big enough for the fish I catch, honey.
Oh,
That only goes to 18 inches. And,
yeah.
you know, I catch those big daddies.
I don't know about it. Rod holders.
Everybody needs a good place to put the rod. It is pretty. Pretty. You sure it's not? Could be that one. That one could be it. That could be the one, honey.
Oh,
It's not really a pontoon, but it'd make me feel like a Navy SEAL.
We don't need that.
Oh. Alright. There was one that's really nice. It's got a 250 Suzuki. I'm not sold on the Suzuki. I've owned a lot of boats over the years, and none of them had a Suzuki on it. Well, it's a good thing we didn't bring Houston.
Oh my gosh.
You'd be stuck on the glitter boats.
Yeah.
Well, these are all trackers. They're little sun trackers, nothing wrong with tracker boats, but I don't think that's what we're looking for. I don't see any other brands here besides Tracker in pontoons. And everything's covered up.
Yeah, like what?
Okay, well, no business here for us.
No. On to the next.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That stupid brown boat's here.
I know. I just want to see it again.
Mm-hmm.
Not buying it, but I want to see it.
It's got a cover on it. All right. This is the guy we talked to at the boat show that tried to talk DJ into a
very expensive.
A house.
Yeah.
A house.
Definitely a house. Not interested in that.
At least, listen, hey, we used to have this rule. At one point in time in our marriage, we had this rule that we were never going to buy a vehicle that cost more than our first house. Okay? It's funny how time changes things, because our first house was $58,000.
I think
right?
it was 56.
$56,000. 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house in town. $56,000. The boat this guy tried to sell us the other day was $180,000. Not that we're interested in a $180,000 boat, because that's silly, but...
And I will say we stuck to that for like 17 years.
A long time.
A long time.
And then it got to where it was...
Like...
Yeah, it is what it is. Yes, you can buy a car for less than that, but... Anyways, you know what we mean. First house, $56,000. Should have never sold it. Should have kept it. It's probably worth $200,000 now.
It might be.
Got bought rest. So that rest is missing. So both of those. This thing was installed wrong. So we got a new bimini and new upholstery for the front. Scraped it a little bit. But that's cool because the red interior.
Yeah, we wanted to see the red interior in person. So this was one that he was telling us about when we were at the boat show, and DJ really liked that it had a open back deck and a little space to move around. Because that's one thing about a pontoon is it's like a floating dock, floating barge. And, ski boats and stuff have a swim platform and things, but this is that bulldog red interior. It's very red. I like it, though. It's cool looking.
I mean, it wouldn't stop me from buying it.
It does yell at you and says, "Hey, I'm here." Well, this one's a lot of boat. It's a lot of cool. You don't see many pontoons with flashy red interior. Most of them are like that. 300 horsepower Mercury on the back. Oh my goodness, this is nice. It's one of those deals, deal of the century, right? Not really, but it's a 24 model, still brand new, never sold. Might want to get rid of it. Well, this isn't a pontoon boat.
No, but I like it.
You like it?
I do like
It's not that expensive brown one over there.
No. It's still pretty.
Mastercraft, huh? I'm not a ski person, but I don't know. It could be fun. Kids would love it.
Oh,
Really?
Oh my gosh.
Really?
No.
Really?
Really what?
Really?
No.
I thought you wanted a pontoon boat.
Well, I thought I did. I might still. I don't know. Sorry.
It's nice.
Holy cow. I got sunburnt, windburnt.
We didn't even go to the lake.
No.
We've been on a boat for an hour and didn't even go to the lake. So, We're not buying the brown boat.
We're not buying the brown
We're
boat.
not buying,
We're not buying
the brown boat. We're not buying any boat yet.
No.
But some reason somebody's swaying to the more fun boat.
Join me.
I like the pontoon. It's like a dock with a motor. We're gonna just kick back and relax. DJ's really considering the idea of this ski boat, wake boat, surf boat. So here's what we're doing. We're not buying anything. We're actually going to go to another dealership and look at what kind of boats they have. But this guy apparently was like a professional surfer, like behind a boat, not ocean surfing. Because it's like skiing without a rope. You can surf behind these boats. I don't know the first thing about it.
Teaching. He's got a school.
He's got a school for it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's wanting, he's a salesman. He's a nice guy. I like the guy.
Yeah.
He's good. We're going to do a demo video. He's going to come up to our lake, bring the boat DJ's liking. DJ got a crush on this white boat now, I think. He's going to bring it up and let us demo it and teach the kids how to surf behind the boat. We're going to video it.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Are you?
I'm not a ski boat person. I'm telling you, listen, I love boats. I love boats.
Well, I don't even want to ski.
I've owned like 3 or 4 different boats since we've been married. Cheap boats, like $2,500 boats and $8,000 boats, until our little bass boat is a little more expensive. I've never had a ski boat. I've never been that guy. Like, I'm the cool, calm, collective fisherman, not the guy that comes by on the ski boat wrecking the party. Listen, you don't understand, DJ. Bass fishermen don't get along with skiers. They don't. They're like hated enemies. So I'm gonna have to be on the lake like this in case some of my bass fishing buddies see me and they're like, "Who's on that boat?" I'm like, "That ain't Daniel. He's a bass fisherman. He ain't crossing no lines."
Okay, just tell him it's my boat.
If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. We'll see. We're not buying a $180,000 ski boat, I promise.
No.
Oh, look at here, pulling up to the lake house. We might actually be getting a garage door finally. Oh, we are.
Look at that.
7 years later.
Yeah.
That house wasn't there the other day when we were here.
Nope, just the pad.
There was a concrete pad there. Now it's just about all framed up. It's going to be a little one. It's a cutie.
It's cute. Yeah.
So folks, when we bought this place, DJ really liked that blue one down there. I might have talked about this the other day. She really liked that blue house. Her favorite was this one right here. See that? That house was her favorite in the whole subdivision right here, right? It wasn't for sale. Somebody lives there. Guess what just hit the market last week? Or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's for sale now.
It's for sale now. A little more pricey than this one, but still.
Yeah.
This is the one you wanted. But hey, good news. We have a shop door. Now we can insulate this thing and get everything going.
Yes, finished. That'd be great.
Looking good, honey.
Me or that?
The door. I mean, you.
Okay.
You.
Yeah.
And the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So it's a BBD. A big black door. And a medium black door. And a black walk-through door. And another black walk-through. What is your deal with black doors?
They look good. I can't help it.
So all of our mattresses finally came in. We can get beds set up. This is actually outdoor furniture. It's going to go outside. But we've been waiting on the mattresses. I talked to DJ's stepbrother today. He's the guy that's doing our heat and air. He ordered the mini split unit. So we'll have a mini split AC put in here in the next couple weeks. And outside of that, we should be about done because I mean, obviously we got some electrical and some insulation and stuff in there to do, but should be close. Should be ready. Also, check this out. Hold that up. That fish right there is what this lake is known for. And one of our fans reached out to us and was like, hey, I sell these prints online and all these different fish and stuff. And I was like, okay. Well, he had these striper ones, and he's like, you mind if I send you one? And I said, heck yeah, sure. I didn't know how big it'd be. I really didn't know what he was sending. Yeah. But it looks, I mean, that's pretty stinking cool. I don't know, where do you want to put it?
I'll put it somewhere
in here. On the white walls?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know, it does have a black frame around it.
Yeah.
We have fish room.
Yeah, we do have a fish room.
I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah.
But, yep, so that fish right there is what makes this lake world famous. World famous.
World famous.
DJ did make a good point. Matches the beds perfectly.
It matches the bed perfectly.
She said we could put it, we should have got two and hung them up above those twin mattresses. And I was like, kids will knock that off. But
yeah,
it does match your green.
It does. I should have the couch should be coming in too.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be in a couple days ago, actually.
I had thought we'd lost that picture. Actually, Nick, so it's nickmayerart.com. I'll leave a link to his website and stuff, but I thought we lost it. He'd sent tracking information, and then like a week and a half later, he said, did you get my picture? And I said, nope, never saw it. And we came down here, going through some boxes. It got brought down here with some random stuff. I don't know, a couple trips back, but anyways, huge thanks to Nick for sending that picture over. nickmayerart.com, M-A-Y-E-R.
People feel like it's going to beat you to death. That boat, another 24 hours away. You can get the Amaro, which is a foot bigger than this, but it actually feels a little bit smaller because the layout is different and it does not have the rear loungers. This one is a 300 on the back. If you guys decided that you like the rear, so this one should be just almost identical to what y'all have now.
Spready. That white one over there with the red seats in it. Everybody keeps trying to sell us on these wakeboard boats for sure, but this one's got a 300 on the back. Yep. The second one we've looked at today with a 300. Super nice. Well, made it back home. It's been a long day. It's 8 o'clock. I think DJ and I left here at what? 10 this morning?
Yeah.
Quite the journey. I think we made it at least two. We made it to, I think, 5 different boat dealerships today. 1 or 2 we didn't really look at much, but Houston and I, by the way, are gearing up. Tomorrow's Thursday. We're not fishing Thursday night bass tournament. We are headed down to Texas. We're going to do a little collaboration video with Caleb from 903 Fishing. He's the master of giant bluegill. We went last year and caught a bunch. Did really well. We're not fishing our tournament tomorrow. I was telling everybody, you're going to miss out.
I know. If we were there, if we're going to be there tomorrow, or like if we were going to be there tomorrow, we would have won because like I would have caught like a 10-pounder. So that would have put us right in the money.
Right in the money.
Right.
That's all it would take.
Literally.
So anyways, yeah, we're going to do a little collaboration video with 903 Fishing. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a long day. I think I've got about a 3.5 hour drive just to make it to the lake to catch bluegill. And then a 3.5 hour drive back home to you. So, we looked at a lot of boats today. We've got some big decisions. We don't even know for sure what we want to do. I went into this whole thing thinking my wife was dead set on a pontoon boat. Other than the boat show the other day. Until the boat show, I never thought she was thinking about anything else besides a pontoon boat. So, big decisions. I don't know. If it's the right move for our family, I don't know. But we're going to find out. We're going to try it. I don't know. We'll buy something. Let's put it that way. We'll get something because the family loves the idea of going to the lake. We've got the lake house and we just don't know what to do. We don't know what the right decision is for us. So we'll work on it together. But Friday, we're doing a demo with that Mastercraft boat, because I know nothing about wake boats, like nothing. They're not in my wheelhouse at all. Bass boats, yeah. The old small John boats and flat bottoms and pontoon boats and all the things, yeah. Why do you just keep creeping into the back of my video?
Since when did we have a pear tree?
About 25 years ago. Well, no, about 30 years ago.
How did I not know this?
Well, you don't pay attention. I don't know what to tell you. There's a pear tree in the yard. It never grows pears because we only have one, and it doesn't really get pollinated very well.
What is right now?
There's a few. They won't be on there by the time they're ripe. They'll all be gone. They're nowhere close to ripe, bud.
No. No. No.
Could have told you.
You can tell.
Sometimes you gotta learn on your own, though, huh? Anyways, it was a good day. It was still a lot of fun. We got to look at a lot of different boats, see a lot of things. There's some very expensive boats out there in the world. It is crazy.
Yeah.
You can buy a $300,000 ski boat in Oklahoma.
It's wild.
Like, there's expensive boats on the coast. You go down there and they got 400 horsepower outboards across the back, and it's 48 foot long, and they're $500,000, $600,000, $700,000. And Oklahoma doesn't need boats that are $300,000, I didn't think. But apparently some people do. And it's not us. And it's funny when you just walk into a dealership and they're like, yeah, we got this one over here. It's $250. We got this one over here. It'd be about $225. I'm like, what?
No.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
We thought the $180,000 boat that was at the boat show was expensive.
No.
So we don't have to buy anything like that. But we are going to do a demo video. If everything works out, he's going to bring one of those up, put it on our lake, and let us all laugh at the kids falling down trying to learn how to surf.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
It will be fun.
It'll be cool. So anyways, guys, I guess that's going to wrap it up. Kind of a random video all over the place, but that's just life. We did a video for DJ's channel today on her little podcast video while we were at Lake Texoma, and it was just about life. It's just life. It's hard. What are you doing? Wiping down the boat with a wet rag?
Yep.
Good job. Appreciate it.
Thanks. You're welcome.
So anyways, guys, remember, do something today to make somebody smile, because you never know.
It might just change the whole world.
If you heard that. Guys, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Sorry it's not a farm video, but it's just a family event. It's our family life. And maybe there's some sort of little bit of tidbit of funny information in here. I don't know. We'll see you on the next one.